Hello everyone, this is Scotty. We're in a UFO Sightings Daily, and I want to show you this Apollo 17 uh, photograph that is really quite remarkable. If you zoom in right over here, you see something right behind this huge rock. There is a sculpture that looks similar to an elephant. Do you see the eye, the long nose, and the ear right up here, and the leg and the back right over here? It looks kind of like a giant elephant back there. It might be a sculpture, it might be a product of illusion by the shadows and the rocks, but I just thought that was kind of cool. It's not too far from the NASA little rover over here that they drive around, and the whoops, there we go. The car is over here, and I don't see any astronauts nearby, but you can compare the size of this object with that, which is probably about a meter and a half high, like the tires there, about a meter high. And let's zoom in again. Look at the elephant. Does kind of look like an elephant to me. To see the top of the head, the eyebrow area, the nose has a little bit of a hump on its front of the head, but it does look like it. There's also some structures in this one, and right here, the elephant's here, but right here, it looks like a man-made structure, okay, intelligently made, put together. Do you see the lines going through, how the layers were put together? Do you see that right there? There are actually lines. It's like a stone wall that's been made, and the pieces have been fit and placed on top of each other. Okay, this is the corner of some kind of a wall or structure long ago. Okay, now let's go to another area. Right near that, it looks like there's something like an alligator or something, some kind of weird lizard-like statue. Maybe it isn't. It just has that appearance like it. I just wanted to point that out to you a little bit. It's just kind of interesting, sort of. And all right, let's move over. There's a structure I want to show you. The structure is kind of unique. Just looking at that a little bit, I didn't see that earlier. There is a structure nearby, so we'll zoom out and I'll move to the far right of the photograph. And now I'll zoom in a little bit, and over here there is a structure that's kind of cool. It's in the distance, and it's pretty good detail. But the thing is, it doesn't look anything like anything else. Now, where is the structure? There it is, right there. Do you see this structure here? It has an almost crystal-like structure to it. That is huge. I mean, this isn't small. This is way bigger than the car they're driving over there, okay? This is a good 6 to 10 meters across. And look, there's an opening right here. Do you see the dark triangle here? A little bit blocked here, but it is a dark area. It looks like an opening. Very cool, huh? And you see the line goes up, over, down, then it goes up to here, to the edge, and all the way down. Then it turns right about here, goes down. You can't see because this piece, there's another piece here in front of it. But I just thought that structure is really amazing. The shape, the color, the texture of it. I just wanted to share that with you a little bit. And there's a few others, of course, out here. There's some pretty amazing things around. This object here is almost similar in shape and design, but is more rough, more rock-like, and it does look like it has a shadow-like opening here. But the reason I was looking at that before was not because of the building. I don't really care about the structure. I care about this right here. It looks like there's some kind of writing on the rocks here. Does that look like writing to you? Some kind of strange, intelligent looking design on it. And I just wanted to point that out to you. Kind of cool. It's right near this older structure than what we were looking at earlier. This one was very old. You can tell the bumps on these things. But look, you can see the bumps on them, but part of it's broken here, and you can see the layers. Do you see the layers sticking through? I mean, this was like 3D printed kind of material. I mean, it's really amazing, isn't it? It is. But you could look around here, you'll see some interesting things. Like if you look over here, you'll see this square right here. Do you see the square inside of this rock? It doesn't make any sense. Why would there be a square, a perfect square inside of the rock? Unless it was designed for some purpose, unless it broke off of something larger and it was a piece of something much bigger. Right here, what I thought was maybe it looks kind of like the a face. It kind of looks like a shadow face right here with a neck. Here's a neck, here's the chin, here's a nose, here's a forehead, and here is a long hat or crown over here covering it. But as I went up, I noticed there's something else. Do you see this? This object, this shiny, polished object with an opening here. It looks like there is a tomb or some kind of tomb box that is being pulled out of this area. I mean, it doesn't match the stone or anything at all. It's really kind of strange. Maybe this isn't some kind of, looks like an ancient queen of something, you know, like an Egyptian queen, like the statues of Nefertiti and stuff. This is very similar to the design. Although, because there's such a shadow here, I cannot say with 100% that this is a face, because I can't see the stone structure here. So maybe it's not. But the fact is, ignore the face altogether. This is what I really care about right here. Absolutely freaking amazing, whatever this is. It's been pulled out of the stone. It doesn't belong there. It is much newer than everything around it. Kind of unique right there. And if you move around a little bit, you will see that there's also something kind of strange right here. Do you see this thing hovering? I mean, this object it appears to be hovering. I'll put my cursor on it right there. That object appears to be hovering a few inches above the ground. Now, maybe it's not, maybe it's a trick of shadows, but it's just something I wanted to show you that's really kind of freaky. And it has these cool blue colors in it, okay? Kind of a neat blue color in it. Now, this is on the moon, and it's not the kind of stuff you would expect on the moon. Look at this triangle pyramid-shaped rock here. Like it came off the top of a pyramid or something. That is very odd. But these rocks are really cool. I mean, look at the shapes here. And what is this over here between the rock? It looks like some kind of piping or something right in here. You see that? That looks more like pipes, doesn't it? It looks like pipes to me. And up here you see some kind of cut area. See the shape right here? So I cannot say that these are rocks when I see too much odd objects in this. There's even some triangle rocks. They look like maybe part of old structures of something. Here's that really ancient structure I showed you earlier with the ancient writing next to it. Let me look for, oh, here's the other structure, guys. Here's the other structure right here. This one I really, really love. I really do. I just think it's kind of amazing. It is the pinnacle of this video. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, the surface is kind of greenish, where everything else doesn't appear that green. So it could be some kind of bronze material or something. But it's really cool. Okay, right over here, I'm sorry if I'm moving a little fast. There are some structures back here, and I'm waiting for it to focus a little bit. There's something in here you can't see. It's been blurred out. This area has been blurred. Sorry. Can't really see it as well as I'd like. But you can see there's something inside this cut opening. It looks like it's been cut. Now, let me zoom out and find the object I wanted to show you. There are two triangle-shaped objects, which definitely don't belong there. Do you see them right there? Let's zoom in. Zoom in a little bit more. Look at that. Do these two objects look like pyramids? They look like they're very similar in size and shape. This one's definitely bigger, and this one's a little smidgen smaller. But they're right diagonal to each other. And look at the shape of that. That doesn't belong there, does it? I mean, how big is it? It's probably about 4 or 5 meters across, but still, what is that? It looks like it has steps to it, doesn't it? It has steps of some sort. And I think that's kind of freaky, kind of awesome. What is that opening? There's a cave opening right here in this object, in this stone. Okay, but just some cool items. Look at this circular object here. You see the circle, and inside of it is another circle. Now these could be fossils, or it could be some ancient technology carved into it or stuck in these objects here. Just really, really cool. Okay, let's find the moon elephant. Just want to point out that moon elephant again, because why not? Okay, here's the moon elephant right here. Here's the little car right here. Let's zoom into the elephant. That really looks like an elephant. Someone has to talk about the elephant in the room, guys. Someone has to talk about it. Scott C. Waring, UFO Sightings Daily. Like and subscribe.